A request by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency seeking the confiscation of the assets of the disgraced Super Cop Abba Kyari and his co-accused has been approved by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. Some weeks ago, the NDLA made the demand in a letter to Malami following the March 7th arraignment of Kyari and his men for dealing in cocaine. Punch reports that the request has now received the nod of the AGF. Kyari and co-accused persons risk losing their assets, cash and money in bank accounts, vehicles, hotels, residential and commercial buildings, wristwatches, jewelry and other valuable possessions. Last week, it was reported that a combined 4.2 billion naira was traced to the separate accounts of the suspected Super Cop and his deputy ACP Sunday Ubua. Sahara reporters had reported that Kyari is facing 8 counts of conspiracy, obstruction and dealing in cocaine and other related offences at the Federal High Court, Abuja. The other defendants are 4 members of the IRT, Ubua, Bawa James, Simon Agirigba and John Nuhu. 2 civilian suspects arrested at the Akanum Imbiam International Airport in Enugu, Chibuna, Patrick Umeibe and Emeka Afonsos Ezewanne are also defendants. Kyari was earlier indicted in the United States for alleged involvement in a $1.1 million scam carried out by an international internet fraudster, Hush Puppy. He was suspended by the police last July to allow for investigation into the extent of his relationship with Hush Puppy. All the things they acquire from people, and the widow of a alleged kidnapper, the kingpin, whether an alleged or whether he was a kidnapper, and he was judged by the court of a from a court, we don't know, but that is what we are hearing. But all the property of the man, according to the wife Kyari, according to even investigation, he converted or diverted them to his own and collecting money even from those ones they've not been able to collect. You can imagine all the cocaine whatever that he has been involved in. The money he has used to buy a lot of things. They said if you get to his house in Borno State, sophisticated though. Really sophisticated. But yes, now if you accumulate property with other people's sweat, in a twinkle of an eye, everything will just fade off. What you did not work for, that is how it's going to go. I think this whole thing is just overwhelming. The evidence before everybody, even before the AGM, before the presidency, before the end, it's just overwhelming. And they will come and tell us that he knows nothing about what is it called, Hush Puppy, that he doesn't know much about him. He only told us that he was able to sew clothes for him. We hear you. This guy is only suffering for the nemesis of the evils he had already committed in Nigeria. The wages of sin has numerous packages, and that is his situation. Dismiss him from the police force first, prosecute him, let the court decide on his property and fate. He must have withdrawn every penny there. Trust Fulani and this game of protecting fellow Fulani. Your work should not start with seizing his properties and accounts. First, let us know all his properties and the amount in his account, so that we all bear witness to them, to avoid crocodiles swallowing the assets as you are seizing them. We should at least know what was swallowed, even if we can't recover it. I don't understand. I think it is after somebody must have accused of committing a crime, then you say, okay, the person is guilty, then you can do that. I don't know, is it that they've already concluded that he's guilty of the offense alleged against him? Because we have not even seen that you are not collecting property, you are seizing. Is it temporarily or permanent forfeiture? That's another thing. They should allow this man to expose all of them now. Kyari has been used and dumped. Nigeria that I know, they have already withdrawn all his money from his account before now. Malami, the funny man, As for me, I don't even see any serious steps the government is doing on this man case, because by next tomorrow Malami can decline the news again. Free Abba Kyari. We Nigerians will not allow this against Abba Kyari. Hey, free him. When the law of karma follow you, my dear, you will not escape judgment. Abba Kyari wants to escape judgment. It's not through either Abba Kyari extradited to US or he will be convicted in Nigeria here. Why now? Kyari is a good man until proven guilty. Let the law take its course. We are good Nigerians. Confuse Nkburu Mary, Attorney General and Killer Drug. Cop Kyari are the same coin with different sides. God will disgrace them totally. They run, but they cannot hide forever. Karma never forgives or forgets. After Abba Kyari had withdrawn enough cash out of the said account and some properties ownership changed, this quota system Attorney General of thieves are part of zoo problems. Of course, if that is the case, definitely we will get to know. We will get to know. Nigeria have terrible people than Kyari, but today we are worrying and disturbing ourselves about Abba Kyari matter, forgetting the one that is killing us on daily basis in our respective communities. Let's hear another thing, Jerry, please. After doing some underground work on the said properties and accounts, I know they see stand with Kyari stickers by certain set of people. Where are EFCC Magu? The same business as usual. I keep wondering how exonerated this AGF office is. It's like a king because he can persecute anybody or anything in this country and everything cross through his deck and no foul hand can touch him. Abba Kyari is a killer of Biafran youth. If they withdraw and seize his property, they will still embezzle it again to leave him alone. Malami is Minister of Injustice and Criminal AGF. Can they legally seize his asset without court order? I think they are covering up something by not going to court for asset seizure first. They should please leave that gentleman who is doing a wonderful job in this country. Can we call this sarcasm? Policeman turned billionaire without any business. No be juju be that. I can't trust these abokis for anything. Malami, that I know, will never consented to anything that will be against his aboki cliques. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.